In Brikama, of course, we all know the famous Box Barmini Stadium situated in the heart of Brikama, West Coast region. Of course, yesterday in the morning we were here to have a close look at how in terms of preparation for the Brikama United Theatre tomorrow, and also Bombada. We were here yesterday and this morning back here at the theatre to witness another training session of Brikama United Theatre tomorrow. Already Brikama United is almost wrapping up in preparation for their final group match, our final match of this year's GFF Men's Division 1, and they will be playing at home tomorrow against Gambian Joint Lions in the West Coast Derby at the Box Barmini Stadium. Of course, Brikama United is safe, but also hoping to finish with that 4th or 5th on the GFF Men's Division 1 table. On the background, you could see these are the players and some of the technical members of Brikama United. They are currently in preparation ahead of the crucial game against Gambian Joint Lions. Shortly we will talk to the assistant gaffer. Of course, he will introduce himself and then before heading to Greater tomorrow. Then later we will talk to Bombada to also gauge their reactions. How prepared are they ahead of their final matches? As we all know, Greater tomorrow is also preparing for the FF Cup final against TMT, and also they're playing in the last game against DMT. In the league, they are also intensifying their training. Bombada on the other end is also, or any moment, will also commence their training session, and they will be going head-to-head against Hawks FC in the final game of this year's GFF Men's Division 1. So it's going to be interesting final games, as already the trophy has headed to Champion Trail, the bundle, but also a lot of things are currently up for grabs as far as the league is concerned. So already that is Brikama United. They are already done with their training session. First, we will now have the reaction of the assistant gaffer, and then first, I think he should introduce himself. Good morning, coach. Good morning. Introduce yourself first.
Good morning, and my name is Sebi Jame, aka Duzan, the assistant coach of Brikama United.
Duzan, we came here yesterday. The head coach was in found, was in scene, and then this morning also he is in scene. Why is he not on the ground?
He's working on some documents, kept busy, and family issues. That's why he's absent.
Okay, you've been preparing right from Monday, I can say, coming down to today ahead of your crucial GFF Men's Division 1 class. Of course, the final league match against Gambian Joint Lions. How prepared are you for Gambian Joint Lions coming tomorrow?
What I used to say, like every game, there's a way how we prepare. And for the Dutch Lions, let me take you back. We played with them in the first round, and then they won us El Paso. And then this time, we prepared very well to make sure that we have a win. And then not only to win, but to better our position in the league. To finish at least in the first 5.
Brikama United had a very good beginning in the first round of the game, but unfortunately in the second round it was more of difficult matches when it comes to getting results. What went wrong for Brikama United?
Definitely this season we started very fine, and then later things changed. We get a lot of like players got injured. The replacement we aren't able to catch up like the first one who were playing and giving us the results that we wanted. But that's how it went through. We really faced a lot of difficulties and we started injuries. And then it takes them long time for them to recover. So you can see still now some even are not there.
Coming into this season, of course, we all know Brikama United is a community team. A lot of things at stake, a lot of hopes on Brikama United at least to secure trophy. But some time of the league, we spoke to the coach, and then he told us clearly that maybe the intention of Brikama United might not be the trophy. The intention of the club is basically on how to develop players and how they are able to market players. Do you think this might be a start on the face of the season of Brikama United not winning a trophy for quite a while now?
Yeah, you are right. The head coach spoke to you guys in an interview saying that every year Brikama United, we don't only participate, but we compete to make sure that we have something in our cup. Every year we participate and then we compete to just that he said that, but later he rectified himself by saying it was just a slip of tongue. That's why he said later people understand. But as you said, it's been quite a long time since 2018-19. No trophy in 2019. It's taken a while. This year definitely we really work very hard to make sure we bring something. At the end, it doesn't work. come next year. We'll see how much.
It's already a trophyless season for Brikama United, and then going into the last game, maybe the objective might be finishing sometime around 4th or 5th. What is now the ambition of Brikama United after losing both the league and also the FA?
It's just we prepare for the next season.
Okay, of course, this is the preparation for the last match, and then you're going against Gambian Red Lions. What are you looking for against Gambia?
We are looking for a win. As I said, we finish first, position.
Tell us your general assessment as far as the preparation for this week, tomorrow's game against Gambian Red Lions, because we all know, looking at the setup here, we can spot out faces, and then we are still struggling to spot out some of the faces that are still not available here as far as Brikama United. Why do we have some of the players that are not present in Brikama United?
Yeah, but that's why I was saying this is still it's our problem. Still, people are injured. We cannot have them still. See, the number is very less. And then you can't play a switch. They went on injuries, still they are not back. And then what cost, you don't see a lot of cases here like we used to see.
What were the biggest challenges for Brikama United this season?
The challenges we encountered this season is like the league is not easy. Most of the time, on the side of the referees, on the side of the pitch, injuries, these are the things that bring setbacks in this season. It's a very difficult thing we face.
You spoke about the referees, you also spoke about the pitches. What were the major problems with the pitches if you want to get the pitches?
On the side of the pitch, we played Capital. I've never been there, but this side, we went there, we played two games, which it was very hard for us. Pitch condition is not standard. We went there and then we played, and then it happened in me 2 times. It doesn't help. Likewise, Bakau fine, we get a win, and then but the pitch condition is not standard.
And generally, it's almost a season over for Brikama United. What are you looking forward to next season? Is it going to be the same mantra? Let's come back and prepare for next season.
Next year, we have already discussed with the players. Like next season, we're going to work very, very hard. Changes have to come. Like you see a lot of faces here next season because we want to work with players who are ready. Those who when you go to injury, your wounds heal up. Maybe some others all-time injuries. That's why when you're injury, you can get able to come back. And then we hope to bring in new faces like young players like we did this season.
Okay, young players coming from the Northern League. Okay. Do you also have a scouting team that is there to scout players from the Northern? Because Brikama has a whole lot of players playing in the Northern, right from the elimination to the Northern. I think Brikama United will have the chance to get a lot of new faces. You have a scouting team that will have that 100% concentration on the Northern to make sure they scout young players that are playing Northern in Brikama.
Yeah, we have scout, not one, not two. Elimination and the Northern proper, even at the zones. Yeah, we have scouts who
All said and done, thank you very much for speaking to us. And then wishing you all the very best of luck in your game and then also in the next season. Thank you very much. That's Seydou, the assistant gaffer for Brikama United, and then hopefully we also have time to talk to the head coach. Of course, head coach is not around here, but we have Ismaila Jaula, the former head coach of Team Rhino, who is currently part of the technical team of Greater Tomorrow Football Club. As you can see, Greater Tomorrow is currently intensifying its training ahead of the crucial game, of course, against TMT. They're also going to play TMT in the men's FF Cup. Of course, it's a final for the Brikama based club, Greater Tomorrow Football Club, and also the final game of the league. So they're going to play TMT in 2 occasions. One in the league that is going to come very soon, and then that's of course going to be the final league match in the GFF Men's Division 1, and also will face TMT once again in the Men's FF Cup. And the hopes of Greater Tomorrow is to secure victory against TMT. So we'll surely follow the team down to its final preparation and then talk to the assistant gaffer Ismaila Jaula. and Ismaila.
Together, quickly.
Bye. Thank you very much. That's Ismaila Jaula, and then he's currently very busy on some preparations ahead of the final game and also the men's FF Cup class against TMT. And here we have Brikama Utd, who is also one of the technical members of Greater Tomorrow. Brikama, it has been a very intense week for Greater Tomorrow in preparation for the final league game against TMT, and also in preparation for your FF Cup final against TMT. And then you have 2 showdowns to play against TMT. How prepared are you for TMT in the final game of the league and also in the FF Cup?
First of all, good morning, Pa. Greetings to you and to all the people, viewers all around the world. This is Greater Tomorrow Football Academy. As Pa says, we are here in a very tense week, preparing very well for these upcoming 2 games. Because we have very 2 crucial games against one opponent, which you know is TMT. The first one is the league, and then the second one is the FA Cup. But right now we are focused fully on the league, because we need a point to cement ourselves in the league, in the first division. So from there on, we go and prepare.
First, the focus is now on the league, at least to get a point. Are you hopeful that you'll be able to pick a point against TMT in the final?
100%. Maybe even more than 1 point. If we don't have 3, we have 4.
So what is the objective now? 3 points or 1 point?
Right now, the main objective is 3 points. We are going for 3 points. If we cannot have 3 points, we drop it to 1 point. But we cannot lose that.
Yeah, looking at the atmosphere at the box bar since yesterday and then coming down to the other days, I think the environment has been electric right from Greater Tomorrow Football Club, and then looking at the team is also in shape. How is the team prepared? Like having the entire week in preparation for the final league match, how easy or tough do you have to assemble a team in preparation against them?
Yes, right now we bring the boys down to the ground and then console them, give them our tactics and then games, our game plans, and then also we prepare them mentally for the game, what we will do in the game, and then how we want to finish the season.
It has been a very difficult season for Greater Tomorrow right from the beginning, and then I think the team was definitely very much patient with the technical team. At some point, many would have expected you and the rest of the team to be sacked or given the exit door by Greater Tomorrow, but the team stick to the entire technical team, and here you are lifted the team from somewhere to the FF Cup final, and now on the verge of picking a point against TMT to possibly stay in the league. How was it like? How was the entire season like, right from the beginning to the end?
Yeah, it was very difficult because when you look at the season, how we started and how we even prepare ourselves with the team we bring in. Honestly, when you look at our team, you cannot say that we are going to struggle this season. But that is football for you. Sometimes it comes in a different dimension. So this is what we accept. All of us, from players down to the management to the fans, they accept that this is natural and it is in football. So this is why they have the faith on us and the faith on the head coach and his technical staff, and they stick on us. Then we also have the faith on the management and then the players we are dealing with. Because most especially a team with coaches in you to trust each other, so that you can get it right. So this is what happened with the
Could we say it was a very challenging moment for the entire team, and then you must have had a lot of pressure being on the touchline when Greater Tomorrow was struggling seriously? What were some of the discussions being made within the setup, that is the technical team, and also the players to be able to uplift the team from the relegation zone to somewhere at a respectable position as far as the league is concerned?
This is a consistent base talking, because normally football, when you are in this situation, it's not about only playing football. Sometimes you need to work with the brain of the players. make them feel good about the situation. Because all the situations you are expecting to put yourself out there. So any situation you see yourself, you have to put it, and you have to be very strong to know that you are going to face this thing and you are going to overcome it. So believing in yourself will give you the chance to overcome it. Without that, you're going to be.
The biggest ambition and objective for Greater Tomorrow is to win the FF Cup. Hopefully you'll be able to maintain yourself in the league. That is the biggest ambition as far as the league is concerned. But winning the FF Cup might be your biggest ambition if you are able to use what will this league do for the players, the technical team, and everybody who is connected to Greater Tomorrow this season.
Honestly, for me, this is the special team. It's going to be the special team. Because looking at it, the struggling we get from the start of the season, getting a trophy on top of it will be one of our best seasons. This is what we always do. Definitely from day one to the last day, we have been fighting. The league, we have no rest for no game. All games are finals for us. So coming down to the last part of this season, having the chance to lift the trophy, and then also having the chance to cement ourselves in the league.
Will you be able to describe the atmosphere in Greater Tomorrow? Right from the football field to the technical team, what is the celebration going to be like? Will you be able to give a glimpse of the celebration?
No, honestly, the only thing I can tell you, come to the final. And we will assure you good ambience, and then I assure you when we take this cup, you see the real color.
Thank you very much, Ibrahim. Thank you very much, Mr. Victor. It's a pleasure. That is one of the technical members of Greater Tomorrow Football Club. As you can see on the background, they are currently intensifying their training ahead of their final group game against, of course, TMT. They're going to play TMT twice, once in the league and the other in the men's FF Cup final. So, according to the GAFA, of course, it's going to be a great game against TMT in the final group game. And also, we will now check if we'll be able to have somebody to talk to as far as Bombada is concerned. This is the beauty of football. This is the beauty of Brikama having the three fourth division clubs using the same box bar mini stadium. You could say Brikama United has already ended their training session. Greater Tomorrow has also ended their training session, and any moment from now, it's going to be now the turn of Bombada to commence their training session ahead of the final group matches. Of course, this is Brikama for you. You also have time, if possible, to talk to maybe a GAFA or two as far as Bombada is concerned. Let me try to see if I'll be able to get some. It's okay. As you can all see, of course, we're still at the Box Bar Mini Stadium for some engagements. These are the captains for Bombada, Brikama United, and Greater Tomorrow. It's of course a great feeling at the Box Bar Mini Stadium, but we want to surprise them with something else. But we're going to do this in the local language. First, it's a great feeling. My captain also, that's Amadou Nyasi. That's Seni Boja. Of course, that is Tamba. So, Sain, I want us to do this together. Tamba, what is the greatest feeling to have Brikama United, Bombada, and Greater Tomorrow using the same pitch, the same players? I'll be able to win the domain.
Product would let me be able to love someone. Yeah, because Greater Tomorrow, Bombada, so don't let me down. So likewise, captain, Greater Tomorrow captain, Seni. So don't let me teams who are like that. Now I love me.
Abarkaba, Seni, I'm going to you.
You can learn in the Canada. To me, I'm going to balling because we are all from the schools. We are going to pick up. So we need to see if I can muscle them. But I don't know. Maybe more like a rivalry, but to me, rivalry wants to go. You can say that one rivalry can take more in the season. So we need to put that. So Sataran will give me the potential.
atol le moy ñola Seni Bojang Brikama Amadou Niassi ay mu feeling na nadi Niassi
ngam rek kontaan man tamit ani nga dan na ko res at home 26 the kaw ya nem la ngam rek ni inshallah ka timo de ala ma ñom jama fa inshallah ndam
atol le moy ñola captain wol lo wol ci ande tel lam team wol la ñaato gol we just want to have a quick quiz. Okay, we're going to do this in a very funny way. Tamba. Okay, Brikama United, Greater Tomorrow. Bombada, the Malon champion. Brikama League in the senior fund. Ale League trophy. Greater Tomorrow le jël na. Mundu malal bata.
next year.
Tamba, liwo bal bul le badal. Okay, FF ko bal bul. FF ko FF
Ami. Ale day.
Ami. Aldo le amoy. FF ko be final. Tamba ko mo le ko how prepared are you for the FF final?
And for sure we bring it back.
Okay, ni be diam la Brikama ko le sign. What type of support ina la Brikama ko le?
If in all our FA ni Brikama fa mota. After jala na la support bi and for sure mbadi dal.
Okay, Bombada man ligo win follow. Brikama ko fulale be. Greater Tomorrow ko next year ba win. When Bombada wa win.
Yeah, we are also going for this.
Next season. Next season is going to be very interesting. Competition balo.
Sen be fini nina. Adele be fini ko are flata.
Seni be fini nina.
Adele flata. FA bar fana mbul. Ndo be bar bay nek. Sen be fini nina.
Okay. National duties. Amadou had ones. Seni had ones. Tamba. Ina na mantaje ko. Mundu male bital.
Next year.
Ni obo. They are praying for you. Iko next year. And then Yakalam Dalako, Mo Jamal Bijelemialoko, they were rallying behind you to be part of the national, the Chan team and also other selections. See Okalam. Imakalam. Okay, oh yeah, Tambanyanda Katara Jele Bomba, at least the Bomba, you told me Melo, they've been seeing you play. You go, okay, Tambanyanda Katara in a mama. And I believe in a mama. Okay. Hoping to see you in the next selection. How do you feel? Of course, Bombada side and going into your final game of the league, and then you're going to play Hawks. Of course, you are safe. The other meaning they can hold in a great position currently. I'll be 50. And then that's going to be your biggest achievement as far as TFF men is concerned. How prepared are you?
Yeah, back and as small bar, but I'm going to come as the rest of the game will come down. Because the season will start, we will win the final.
I'll be 50. And then I'll have to abandon the goal this year. 50. For the new one.
Yeah, ninga na background.
Seni, I'll be Bombada command. I'll have to come Bombada and Paco.
Yeah. Donc season na fa tat la wala fa mëna maintenir mo ci ñu so fot la season ñu ya ci place yi ko ñu
so Allah takalla last game Amadou Niassi 1 point also wala pour ka save Italy and then you also have the FF Cup. How prepared are you for TMD? All TMD will play against Singapore. How prepared are you for TMD in the final game and also Allah FF Cup?
Right now, Friday game of forcing for a while. This time.
Thank you very much. Alto Leo Moinyola, and then that is the Brikama reunion here at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Head team captain Bombada, team captain Brikama United, and team captain Greater Tomorrow. So Alto Leo Janyola, to come and come all day to back and from Kaljai, Kafa, and from Alto Stadium. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So Allah Baraka Baki. So that is Brikama Box Bar Mini Stadium. We were here in the morning to possibly have the chance to talk to the gaffers, talk to the team captains, and also that is Bombada in preparation for their final league match. So this is where we're going to wrap it up with our in front of your screen for LSTV1. And special thanks to my very own camera operator who has done a fantastic job in making sure we have the videos of the interviews at the Box Bar Mini Stadium. Until then, have a great day and then